You are not watching this by chance. There's a silent, undeniable pull within you, a searching for answers that runs deeper than anything you can articulate. Perhaps this restless pursuit is the clearest sign that you have been called for something far grander than ordinary existence. The truly chosen among us feel it in their very core when it is time to awaken. And if you have found yourself here, listening to these words, know this, that time has arrived for you. Have you ever lived with the distinct, unsettling sensation that you carry something profoundly different within your spirit? As if you simply do not fit into the conventional mold of the world as it is, holding a profound wisdom that no one ever explicitly taught you, yet it has always resided there, patiently waiting within you. This isn't mere imagination or fleeting fantasy. It is the raw, untamed essence of your very being, striving relentlessly to emerge. While countless individuals choose to ignore this powerful inner calling, feigning normalcy, suppressing their truest feelings, and living trapped within patterns that utterly contradict their soul's deepest desires, the chosen ones, like you, cannot. You feel too intensely, you understand too much, even when the explanations escape your grasp. Perhaps since the earliest days of your childhood, you observed subtle nuances no one else seemed to notice, sensed ethereal presences, deciphered signs or omens, or simply possessed that strange, unshakable certainty that you are never truly alone, even in profound silence. This heightened perception is an innate part of how the chosen ones grow and evolve, even amidst a world that ceaselessly attempts to make them forget who they truly are. Today, a new clarity awaits you. You are about to uncover the 7 distinct spiritual gifts that unmistakably mark the true chosen ones. These are not trivial observations. They are profound, undeniable signs, gifts that are not randomly bestowed upon just anyone. Rather, they have been intricately woven into the very fabric of your being, serving as sacred, potent tools destined to empower you in fulfilling a unique mission only your soul fully comprehends. You may have intuitively felt the stirring of these extraordinary gifts in life's seemingly simple moments, a vividly revealing dream, a sudden, perfectly timed intuition, an almost uncontrollable burning desire to genuinely help another. Or perhaps these gifts manifested themselves in your most difficult hours when an unseen force seemed to actively protect you, holding you even when all hope seemed irrevocably lost. Understand this profoundly. None of this was mere coincidence. These gifts are living proof that you are not simply here to exist, you are here to transform. You have been consciously set apart, irrevocably marked, truly called. Now the pivotal moment has arrived to fully grasp the incredible potential you inherently carry, because when the chosen ones begin to truly awaken, the world itself cannot help but start to transform around them. If even a single phrase of this message resonated deep within your being, take a moment right now and follow this channel. Together, we will embark on an extraordinary journey, delving into the entirety of what the chosen ones inherently carry within them and, crucially, what destiny demands they do with these remarkable powers. Your journey of true discovery begins precisely here, and know this: for those who are truly called, there is no turning back. The gift of deep intuition. The very first spiritual gift that almost invariably awakens within the chosen ones is the profound power of intuition. This is far more than just a passing feeling. It is akin to an internal, consistent voice, soft in its delivery, yet unwavering in its certainty, which speaks with absolute clarity when the world around you is nothing but noise. This voice doesn't demand attention by shouting, but those destined to hear it feel an undeniable pull, a deep, knowing compulsion to follow its subtle guidance. It's as if an inherent part of your being already discerns the path forward, even when your rational mind remains mired in confusion. This potent intuition operates entirely beyond the confines of logic or past experience. It simply arises. You may feel it stirring deeply in your chest, a quiet churn in your stomach, or sometimes a sudden cascade of inexplicable chills that prickle your skin out of nowhere. Your physical body itself responds to the deeper truths your soul already inherently grasps. Many who are chosen report having these uncanny intuitions since their earliest memories. They could instinctively feel when someone was untrustworthy, perceive a strange or heavy energy permeating a particular place, or just know when something significant, often positive, was about to unfold long before it physically manifested. Without truly understanding why or how, they already possessed the inner knowing. Over the course of their lives, a crucial realization dawns. Ignoring this potent inner compass invariably leads to consequences, a path marked by detours and regret. This profound gift isn't granted to merely impress others or bestow mystical powers. Its primary purpose is to protect. Intuition, in its truest form, is a profound mode of spiritual communication, a direct conduit where a part of your essence connects seamlessly with subtler planes of existence, receiving divine guidance even before events manifest within the physical realm. Dreams often serve as powerful channels for this intuition, not the ordinary fleeting dreams of daily life, but those that remain vibrantly clear, strikingly memorable, even long after you've awakened. These are dreams rich with specific messages, laden with potent symbols, or featuring unexpected encounters with individuals you may not consciously know, but somehow immediately recognize on a deeper soul level. The chosen one inherently understands the critical distinction, when a dream is just a dream, and when it serves as a powerful warning or prophetic insight. There are pivotal moments when this intuition intensifies, becoming almost unnervingly strong. You may desperately attempt to rationalize or intellectualize it away, yet something powerful inside compels you toward a divergent path. When you defy this inner urging, adverse circumstances often arise. But when you bravely choose to follow, even when complete understanding eludes you, everything remarkably begins to fall into its rightful place. This is the profound silent power of this foundational spiritual gift. Throughout one's life, intuition meticulously evolves into a veritable compass, guiding decisions across all facets of existence, from the most intimate relationships and critical professional choices to the simplest daily dilemmas and the most complex life crossroads. The chosen ones are frequently guided not by the rigid structures of logic, but by this deeper intrinsic feeling. And even when they struggle to articulate why they chose a particular path, they consistently realize later that their inner wisdom led them to precisely the right action. This heightened sensitivity is never a weakness. Instead, it is an unequivocal sign of profound spiritual connection. Those who feel life in its deepest dimensions innately perceive nuances that elude the grasp of others. Often, chosen individuals find themselves deeply moved by what others might dismiss as trivial. They viscerally sense the subtle vibration of an environment, read the true essence within a person's fleeting glance, and discern hidden intentions lurking beneath seemingly benign words. As this gift matures with time, what once might have been a mere vague feeling transforms into an undeniably clear and direct inner direction. The chosen one ceases to be consumed by panic amidst the chaos of the outer world, simply because they have learned to trust their inner compass implicitly. They truly understand that even if the entire world proclaims no, their soul might be emphatically whispering yes. Furthermore, intuition illuminates the way even when no visible path lies ahead. It's like navigating through profound darkness, yet possessing an unwavering certainty that solid ground remains beneath your feet. And then, when you eventually cast your gaze backward, the entire tapestry of your journey seamlessly falls into place. Every deliberate step, every courageous choice, everything has been intricately guided. This transformative gift awakens something extraordinarily deep within you. An unshakable self-confidence and a profound trust in the invisible forces at play. The individual stops frantically seeking external validation, for they have come to recognize the immeasurable value and inherent truth within their own perception. They diligently learn to listen with more attentiveness to the sacred whispers of their internal world, and the more they attune themselves, the more unerringly they discover the path that is unequivocally right for them. For many, this specific gift marks the very initiation of their conscious spiritual journey. It doesn't necessitate years of study or exhaustive preparation. It simply requires the profound willingness to be attentive, to deeply feel, and to gracefully accept that not every profound truth needs to be intellectually explained or logically deciphered. Some truths, the most fundamental ones, can only be felt and known with the expansive openness of the heart. If you have ever experienced moments when an inner voice inexplicably told you to proceed or to halt, and later you realized that this silent instruction made all the decisive difference, then know this: this extraordinary gift already resides vibrantly within you. The more you respectfully honor this voice, the exponentially stronger it becomes. The chosen ones, therefore, embark on a lifelong journey of learning to profoundly listen, truly trust, and bravely follow. The gift of healing empathy. Some individuals possess a rare and remarkable capacity. They don't merely understand the pain of others, they experience that suffering as if it were an undeniable extension of their very own being. This is neither exaggeration nor manufactured drama. It is the raw, pure essence of boundless empathy. And within the chosen ones, this deep empathy arrives inherently laden with a profound higher purpose, the inherent ability to heal. This extraordinary gift typically manifests as an extreme and heightened sensitivity. At times, simply stepping into a room is enough for the chosen one to viscerally feel the intricate emotional weight carried by the people within it. They perceive hidden sorrows, subtly disguised anguish, and the profound ache of unspoken pain. Often, they absorb all of this intricate emotional landscape within their own physical body, as if their soul connects directly and immediately with the soul of another, entirely without the need for words or elaborate explanations. They simply feel, and they feel with such an all-encompassing depth that it becomes utterly impossible to ignore. It is for this very reason that the chosen ones are almost perpetually sought out by those in crisis. Friends, complete strangers, even children. Everyone instinctively feels an unreserved welcome and inexplicable comfort in their presence. There is something profoundly nurturing within the chosen one's energetic field that spontaneously conveys reassurance. Sometimes their mere presence is enough to instigate a profound calming effect on distressed souls. Many chosen individuals, as time progresses, uncover an astonishing truth. They possess a genuine power to heal. This doesn't necessarily mean healing with their physical hands, although for some that potential also awakens, but rather through the depth of their gaze, the resonance of perfectly chosen words, or the sacred act of truly listening without judgment. It's as if their soul innately knows exactly what to utter, even without conscious planning. Others skillfully channel this healing energy through gentle, compassionate touch, enveloping hugs, or through heartfelt, earnest prayers. Some feel a palpable sensation of warmth emanating from their hands, a tangible energy that activates when they are near someone experiencing suffering. This is not an illusion, it is the gift dynamically at work, the spiritual realm manifesting its power directly through the physical body. However, it is crucial to understand that carrying this profound gift is not without its challenges. To feel so much, to absorb the emotional currents of others, can be intensely draining. The chosen one frequently absorbs others' emotions, often unconsciously, and may subsequently feel inexplicably depleted, profoundly sad without any obvious reason, or physically exhausted after spending time with someone heavily burdened emotionally. Therefore, it is absolutely essential for those imbued with this gift to meticulously learn how to protect their own energy. This involves establishing clear, firm boundaries, conscientiously nurturing their personal energetic well-being, and deliberately recharging through practices like meditation, communion with nature, or simply embracing moments of quiet solitude. The gift of profound empathy is undoubtedly a blessing, but it unequivocally requires careful and conscious balance to thrive. This gift also ignites an expansive, deep compassion within the chosen individual. They do not easily pass judgment, understanding implicitly that behind every action lies a complex tapestry of stories, a unique pain, an understandable reason. It is for this precise understanding that they spontaneously become a comforting channel of unconditional welcome for all those desperately seeking light amidst their struggles. To heal, in this context, does not mean to single-handedly save the entire world. The chosen one is not destined to shoulder the collective weight of humanity, but rather to serve as a pivotal bridge, a link between suffering and solace, between pervasive confusion and newfound clarity, between profound despair and burgeoning hope. Their role is to illuminate, to guide, and to facilitate, never to bear the burden entirely. The gift of communication with the divine. Not every person on earth hears the sacred whisper of God or the universal consciousness in a way they can distinctly recognize. However, some privileged souls feel this profound connection so intimately and with such undeniable clarity that it's as if the heavens themselves are gently whispering sacred truths directly into the chambers of their hearts. The chosen ones don't merely hold a belief in the spiritual realm. They actively live in constant, vibrant dialogue with it. This extraordinary gift manifests in a multitude of ways. Some distinctly hear divine guidance, others are granted subtle visions, while many simply possess an undeniable, unwavering knowing. It is a profound wisdom that seemingly emerges from the ethers, an answer that spontaneously blossoms in perfect silence, a pivotal message that arrives precisely when no other earthly being is present. For some, these divine messages are received during moments of sincere prayer, while others encounter them during deep meditations, or even amidst the seemingly mundane activities of daily life, such as taking a shower, strolling through a park, or simply gazing up at the boundless sky. The specific location or timing holds little significance. When the chosen one is truly attuned and receptive, profound spiritual communication unfailingly occurs. This direct, potent connection with the divine invariably bestows invaluable guidance. Countless times, the chosen one finds themselves in states of profound doubt, feeling lost, utterly confused, only for something to become breathtakingly clear out of nowhere. They are suddenly filled with an unshakable certainty regarding the precise action they need to take. It's as if an internal light switch has been flipped, illuminating the previously obscure path ahead. Furthermore, it is common for these individuals to receive distinct spiritual visions, not necessarily seen with the physical eyes, but perceived profoundly through the gaze of the soul. These are vivid images, potent symbols, discernible faces, or entire scenes that spontaneously arise, always accompanied by a deep inherent understanding. It's like bearing witness to spiritual truths unfolding from deep within your consciousness. The gift of communication with the divine transcends conventional religious dogma. It is fundamentally about an intensely personal, unique, and deeply felt relationship. Each chosen one cultivates their own singular way of connecting, utterly devoid of rigid rules or prescribed rituals. What truly matters is the conscious recognition of when this communication unfolds and the unwavering respect for the profound messages it conveys. Many individuals blessed with this gift consistently receive warnings, crucial advice, and even divine protection. They often recall instances where an invisible force unmistakably intervened, preventing a serious accident, or a soft, undeniable voice urgently prompted them, "Do not go there." And by bravely obeying these internal prompts, they later realized they narrowly escaped something genuinely serious or harmful. These are not coincidences. They are tangible expressions of profound spiritual care and guardianship. Moreover, this gift inherently positions the chosen one as a messenger. They do not merely retain the sacred insights they receive. When they intuitively feel the imperative to share, they courageously speak forth. And remarkably, their words frequently touch the hearts and minds of precisely those who were in dire need of hearing them. It is as if the divine presence lovingly uses their voice as a conduit to reach and awaken other deserving souls. Consequently, it is remarkably common for individuals endowed with this gift to inadvertently offer profound assistance to others without even fully realizing the transformative impact of their words. Sometimes, a single, perfectly timed phrase uttered by them can fundamentally transform someone's entire day or even their entire life, simply because that utterance originated not merely from their intellect, but from an undeniable higher source. Those who consistently embody this extraordinary gift tend to live their lives permeated with a profound, vibrant faith, not a blind or unthinking faith, but one deeply felt and anchored in direct, lived experience. They have witnessed countless proofs of divine presence, received impossible answers to prayers, and been saved in miraculous ways that defy conventional human understanding. For these undeniable reasons, their trust in this benevolent connection is absolute. This gift also inevitably carries a significant spiritual responsibility, because once you have intimately listened to the sacred whispers of the spiritual realm, you can no longer pretend you didn't hear. Revealed truth, by its very nature, demands corresponding action, and the chosen one steadily learns to courageously obey, even when a complete understanding eludes them at the initial moment. The gift of clairvoyance and spiritual clarity, a rare and remarkable ability, distinguishes certain individuals. They possess the capacity to perceive far beyond what is merely visible to the physical eye. They don't just see the tangible outer world, but also glimpse what lies hidden behind, what resonates within, peeling back the intricate curtains of conventional reality. This profound aptitude stands as one of the most uniquely defining characteristics of the chosen ones, embodying the distinct gifts of clairvoyance and spiritual clarity. Clairvoyance, contrary to popular cinematic portrayals, is not about precisely predicting future events in a literal sense. Instead, it is the profound ability to acutely perceive what remains hidden, what is deliberately unsaid, or what most of humanity simply fails to grasp. It's as though the chosen individual has direct, unfiltered access to a secondary plane of existence, a deeper reality where everything appears undeniably clearer, more profoundly true, and infinitely more profound. This potent gift can manifest itself visually, arriving as vivid internal images or compelling visions. It can also materialize as deeply felt sensations, such as sudden chills and unsettling discomfort, mysterious tinglings, or powerful, undeniable premonitions. Alternatively, it might simply arrive as an abrupt influx of knowledge, emerging from an inexplicable source, but imbued with an overwhelming sense of certainty. Those endowed with this gift effortlessly peer beneath the superficial layers of existence. They instinctively perceive the genuine intentions masked behind an innocent smile. They discern when something is deeply amiss, even when outward appearances seem entirely normal. Furthermore, they frequently observe subtle signs that remain completely invisible to everyone else. Unique number sequences, meaningful symbols, or coded messages that repeatedly appear throughout their daily lives. Clairvoyance can also manifest vividly in dreams, which are characterized by revealing images that do not fade upon waking. These dreams carry profound meanings, often feeling more intensely real than waking reality itself. Sometimes, the chosen one experiences fleeting visions while fully awake, sudden flashes or glimpses of scenes that emerge spontaneously from nowhere. Spiritual clarity serves as the vital complement to the gift of clairvoyance. While clairvoyance reveals the unseen, spiritual clarity illuminates its meaning. It's akin to a deep inherent knowing that distinctly reveals precisely what needs to be done, even when the external world is plunged into confusing chaos. It is that undeniable moment when your soul profoundly urges you in a particular direction, and even if your mind cannot yet logically comprehend it, your heart instantly knows the truth. Spiritual clarity acts as an infallible compass, providing unwavering direction amidst myriad doubts. The chosen one simply feels what the underlying truth is. While they might not possess all the explicit answers, they inherently know what their critical next step must be. These intertwined gifts are instrumental in guiding the chosen one to make pivotal decisions that might appear wildly unconventional or unduly risky to others, yet make perfect, resonant sense within their own inner framework. They might find themselves drawn to relocate to an entirely new city, instinctively distance themselves from a previously close relationship, or boldly initiate a completely new endeavor, all driven by an undeniable inner perception and understanding that remains beyond the comprehension of others. It is common for individuals possessing these gifts to discern underlying spiritual patterns woven throughout seemingly disparate events. They perceive cycles, subtle repetitions, and intricate connections between situations that seem purely random. They instinctively understand the profound lessons the universe strives to impart, even amidst the most arduous and challenging circumstances. This gift also enables the interpretation of diverse spiritual signs, a particular butterfly fluttering by at a unique moment, an object falling inexplicably, a specific song playing precisely at the right instant. For those whose spiritual eyes have been awakened, all of these seemingly minor occurrences carry significant meaning. Truly, nothing goes unnoticed. However, it's imperative to acknowledge that these powerful gifts are not always a source of comfort. To perpetually see what lies hidden can often be profoundly painful. Perceiving someone's genuine, often dark intentions, feeling the palpable weight of negative energies, or bearing witness to uncomfortable truths that no one else desires to confront can lead to moments of deep isolation. This is why the Chosen One is called to diligently develop unwavering emotional balance and cultivate an unshakable inner faith. The gift of connection with the mission. The Chosen Ones carry an intrinsic, deep-seated restlessness. They can never feel truly, utterly satisfied with a common, mundane existence. They may even attempt with genuine effort to fit seamlessly into societal norms, to live precisely within expected parameters, or to diligently follow a predetermined script. Yet something profound within them relentlessly calls louder, an insistent, unyielding whisper reverberating through their being, stating unequivocally, "You came here for something profoundly greater." This particular gift manifests as an almost constant, burning sensation that their life must inherently possess an overarching purpose, not merely to exist passively, but to dynamically and significantly impact the world. The Chosen One lives with an unwavering conviction that their very presence on Earth is not a cosmic accident. They were undeniably born with a pivotal mission, even if the precise details of that mission remain initially obscured. This profound inner restlessness typically emerges early in life. From a young age, the Chosen One feels an almost visceral sense that the prevailing world order doesn't quite make inherent sense. They are compelled to question established rules, rigid societal structures, and entrenched systems. They observe human suffering with a deep personal empathy and are ceaselessly driven to ask themselves, how can I do things differently? How can I contribute to the solution? This deep yearning is not rooted in arrogance or pride. It is an undeniable, powerful calling, and this calling, once felt, does not relent. It only intensifies and grows more potent with the passage of time. It pulses with particular urgency whenever the Chosen One finds themselves in environments that fail to nourish their spirit, or when they engage in work solely for financial gain, or when they perceive themselves merely existing for the sake of it. At these moments, their soul begins to passionately protest. This extraordinary gift also manifests as a compelling inner force that continuously propels the Chosen One forward, even in the face of overwhelming adversity or when every external sign urges them to halt. They may falter, experience profound frustration, or encounter temporary setbacks. However, the mission of a Chosen One is rarely confined to self-serving achievements. Instead, it almost invariably involves touching countless lives, initiating profound healing, imparting invaluable wisdom, inspiring newfound courage, or awakening the inherent potential in others. Sometimes this mission is undeniably grand in scale, while at other times it manifests in quiet, deeply impactful ways. Regardless of its scope, it always transforms, always leaves indelible marks, and consistently plants powerful seeds for future growth. The Chosen One is deeply compelled by an almost insatiable need to help, even when they possess no clear understanding of how or lack all the necessary resources. Their inherent desire is to serve, to shine their unique light, and to unequivocally leave the world a better place than they found it. This isn't merely a fleeting desire, it is their profound destiny. This gift also instills a distinct kind of courage. Even in the presence of overwhelming fear, the chosen one bravely pushes forward. Even without guaranteed outcomes, they steadfastly trust, because they profoundly feel they are not alone. Something intangible guides them, something powerful supports them, and this divine backing grants them the unwavering strength to persist, even when no one believes in their vision. In many cases, embracing and overcoming profound pain becomes an integral part of their overarching mission. The chosen ones often face intense, deeply challenging struggles, yet as time progresses, a profound understanding blossoms within them. Each past wound has meticulously prepared them, each fall has fortified their inner resolve, each moment of hardship has rendered them wiser. Truly, nothing was experienced in vain. Every single experience has honed their capacities, making them exquisitely more capable of fulfilling the divine purpose they were brought forth to accomplish. If you resonate with an undeniable sense that there is something unique that needs to be born from within you, be it a significant message, an impactful project, or a selfless service, then know with certainty that this particular gift is already vividly pulsating within your very chest. Perhaps everything you have lived through up to this very moment has been a meticulous preparation for this powerful now, the gift of protection and resilience. There exists an undeniable thread that connects all those who are chosen. They have consistently navigated through situations that, by all rational accounts, should have utterly shattered and destroyed anyone else. Yet, remarkably, they emerged not only unbroken, but somehow made even stronger. An unseen force profoundly protects them, something inherent that consistently lifts them back up, even when every circumstance seems irrevocably lost. A subtle, invisible energy prevents them from remaining ensnared in despair for too long. This specific gift extends far beyond mere emotional fortitude. It represents a silent, yet immensely powerful spiritual strength that courses through their being. It most vividly manifests when all others have abandoned hope, yet the chosen one persists. When every conceivable outcome spirals downward, yet they steadfastly insist on their inner path. When no one around them offers belief, yet they somehow still carry an unwavering torch of faith. The chosen one undergoes trials and tribulations that are often far harsher and more profound than those experienced by the general populace. This is not arbitrary, but because their very soul is divinely tempered in the refining fires of adversity. Pain paradoxically sharpens their perceptive edge. Relentless challenges meticulously sculpt their innate strength, and every fall rather than breaking them serves to deepen their wisdom. With the passage of time, they come to fully grasp this profound truth. Each past pain has ultimately served to make them unequivocally stronger. There is an active, encompassing protection that consistently accompanies the chosen ones, something that prevents true evil from deeply penetrating or corrupting their essence. They may indeed confront tremendously difficult and distressing situations, yet they frequently escape far worse outcomes by the narrowest of margins. A tiny, crucial detail they happen to notice, a delay that unexpectedly saved them, or even a no that initially felt like a devastating rejection, but ultimately proved to be a divine deliverance. This deep protection also vividly manifests through their inherent intuition. The chosen one senses, with unmistakable clarity, when something is fundamentally amiss. They perceive when it is absolutely necessary to distance themselves from a particular place or a specific individual. Sometimes they cannot logically comprehend why they feel an intense discomfort, only to realize much later that they were precisely spared from something catastrophic that unfolded entirely unseen by their physical eyes. Even when subjected to direct spiritual, emotional, or verbal assaults, the chosen ones are profoundly guarded. Deliberate attempts to undermine or destroy them do not endure. They may certainly feel the momentary weight and sting, but an infinitely greater power sustains them. It is as though they are perpetually enveloped by an invisible, watchful presence that diligently oversees their journey and profoundly intervenes whenever divinely necessary. This profound inherent strength also beautifully reveals itself through their exceptional resilience. The chosen ones, do not remain stuck or dwelling in pain for prolonged periods. They allow themselves to feel, to mourn, to suffer genuinely, yet crucially, they consistently rise. They always rise. And when they ascend from their challenges, they return not only stronger, but also significantly more conscious and profoundly more connected to their sacred mission. The gift of protection and resilience moves hand in hand with unwavering faith. Through their lived experiences, the chosen one profoundly learns to trust. They implicitly believe that nothing unfolds by chance, and they grasp that an inherent purpose underlies every seeming loss, every painful fall, and every silent waiting moment. This profound understanding bestows upon them an unparalleled inner peace, even amidst the fiercest storms of life. The gift of spiritual return, law of cause and effect. What you put out invariably comes back to you. This immutable spiritual truth is something the chosen ones do not merely acknowledge or intellectually understand. They deeply feel it, living it out in their very being with an intensity that surpasses most others. For them, absolutely nothing escapes the discerning gaze of the universe. Every thought harbored, every word spoken, every action undertaken, consciously or unconsciously, carries inescapable consequences. This profound gift is the vivid, crystal-clear perception of the universal law of return, and it manifests with incredible, almost immediate force in the lives of the chosen ones. When they consciously choose to do good, the universe responds with undeniable, often visible blessings that materialize in unexpected ways. Conversely, when they err, even unintentionally, they almost immediately feel the distinct weight of immediate correction. This swift feedback loop is not punitive in nature. It is a sacred alignment. It is as if life itself holds them to a meticulously narrower, far more conscious, and immensely responsible path. The chosen ones simply cannot dwell in a state of autopilot for very long. Their inherent spirituality actively demands that they live with deep purpose and uncompromising truth. They intrinsically recognize that everything they metaphorically plant in the world inevitably returns to them, and often it returns with amplified intensity. If they selflessly offer help to another, sooner or later, help materializes for them in unexpected and remarkable forms. If they cause harm even inadvertently to someone else, that same energy invariably cycles back to them, bringing with it vital lessons and profound opportunities for introspection. This powerful gift awakens a deep and enduring sense of spiritual responsibility. The chosen one meticulously learns to guard their thoughts, intentions, and words, understanding that they cannot afford to act casually or without conscious consideration. They are acutely aware that the universe operates with an exceptionally fine, precise form of justice, holding them accountable to a higher standard. This is why many chosen ones often undergo intensely challenging phases precisely after they have deviated from their inherent spiritual path. They feel an undeniable, unsettling sensation in their very soul that something is profoundly out of alignment. This heightened sensitivity acts as an urgent inner call, gently yet firmly pushing them back into harmonious alignment with goodness, with truth, and ultimately with their unique divine mission. This profound awareness naturally fosters greater empathy in the chosen ones. They tend to meticulously weigh their actions twice before proceeding, because they intuitively know that every single thing in existence is deeply interconnected. They understand that the good they generate resonates outwards, often returning in powerful waves, and conversely, that any wrongdoing, even seemingly minor, inevitably cycles back as a vital lesson. This gift also beautifully assists them in the practice of forgiveness. They comprehend with unwavering clarity that everyone will, in due course, reap precisely what they have sown. Thus, there is no inherent need to harbor lingering hatred or to seek personal retribution with their own hands. The universe itself orchestrates the precise balance of everything, and a deep, liberating inner peace arises directly from this profound certainty. If you have ever felt that every action you take, even your fleeting thoughts, returns to you swiftly and distinctly, if you have consciously observed your life responding, sometimes with surprising immediacy, to your deepest intentions, then know this with absolute conviction. This powerful gift is actively flowing within you. And the more profoundly you honor this inherent spiritual law, the lighter, clearer, and more exquisitely aligned your path becomes. The chosen ones fundamentally live in seamless harmony with the spiritual realm. They live with the unshakable knowing that they are never truly alone, and for this sacred reason, they walk their path with profound awareness, consciously planting seeds of light and hope even when enveloped by pervasive darkness. For they know with unyielding certainty that everything that genuinely originates from within you will, one day, unerringly return to you. If, after hearing these words, you have profoundly recognized these extraordinary gifts within your own life, understand this truth above all others. This is not merely a product of chance. You undeniably carry within you a potent, undeniable divine spark, and you have been explicitly called to embark upon something immeasurably greater than yourself. Spiritual gifts are not bestowed as simple presents for fleeting enjoyment, but rather as sacred, potent tools, precisely calibrated to empower you in fulfilling your paramount mission right here on Earth. To courageously accept these gifts is your very first pivotal step. To diligently develop and refine them is the crucial second. And to utilize them with boundless love and unwavering wisdom is the destined path toward transforming not only your own existence, but the very world around you. Please, take a moment to leave a comment below sharing which of these powerful gifts has already begun to awaken within your own being. And if this video resonated deep within your soul, consider sharing it with someone else who might also be on the threshold of awakening to their true nature as a chosen one. May the brilliant light of your awakened gifts illuminate countless paths.